Hey everybody, Tony, Pressure Washing Depot, located here, Homosassa, Florida. Welcome to the Pressure Wash, Soft Wash Business channel. Here's an odd question for you. I get these crazy thoughts in my head. I'm probably psychotic or something, I don't know. But have you ever bought a pair of shoes and that pair of shoes just felt amazing? First time you put them on, it was like, man, that's the best pair of shoes ever. You know, because in business, normally, you know, when you first start doing a service, you don't feel that love of, oh, it feels amazing, just like a pair of shoes. You know, it seems like a pair of shoes, you got to walk a few miles in them before they feel really comfortable and really nice. And, you know, a lot of people in business, they have that fear of doing something new. You know, it's like a customer will ask you, hey, do you do such and such? Do you such and such? You're like, no, I'm good at this. And the reason I asked that, we started a second business. We were a pressure washing, soft washing business, and people had asked us, about 100 people, or actually, excuse me, about 300 people in 1 year had asked us, hey, do you do paver sealing? And it's like, nope, have no desire to do paver sealing whatsoever. You know, the brick cobblestone pavers, you know, it's like none, you know. And then I'm a numbers person. I like looking at my numbers and keeping track of everything. So, you know, we had about 300 people ask us, do you do paver sealing? And I didn't want to get into paver sealing because I knew nothing about paver sealing. It's kind of like I was uncomfortable about paver sealing, you know, because I didn't know anything about it. So I got online, just like a lot of you guys are online now looking for information. I reached out to a few different people, and I asked them, said, hey, I got a lot of customers asking us about doing paver sealing. Can you guys, anybody, let me tag along? I'll buy a lunch, I'll buy the beer, pretty much, you know, kind of thing. So I had one or two reach back to me. One, he and I are like brothers now. We really kind of like clicked, you know, but I went over to, I'd go over to his place, you know, quite a bit to learn how to do everything about paver sealing, from pricing to everything, you know. But I really had to step out of my comfort zone, you know, just like when you buy a pair of shoes. Are you comfortable when you first buy them shoes? Of course you're not comfortable, you know. It's like you got to put yourself in them situations that it's like, you know, step out of that comfort level. We started a whole second business on stepping out of that comfort level, and sometimes that's really hard, you know, because you're comfortable doing what you're doing. I'm backing up, so I'm getting ready to dump some stuff out of the back of my truck, you know. But a lot of people, they're terrified of doing something different. My truck talks to me, y'all, but you know, it's an old truck, but you know, you got to make yourself where sometimes things are uncomfortable. Don't be afraid of stepping out of that comfort zone. Don't be afraid of stepping into them new shoes and starting that walk, because the more you walk in them shoes, the more comfortable they get. When you start a new service with your pressure washing business, the more you get into that service, the more you like really walk in that service, the more you learn about it, the more you experience. You never know where it's going to take you, just like a pair of shoes. You never know where you're going to end up with them shoes on. But the business that we started, our first year, from like September until the end of December, we turned almost $100,000 that we normally wouldn't have turned, you know, because we didn't want to take that extra move or that extra service that we were doing. So there's a thought for you, you know. Don't be afraid to put on a new pair of shoes and walk when you're uncomfortable. Don't be afraid of starting a new service or trying a new service. Get out there, learn about it, put some effort into it. Book the job, then learn how to do it. Appreciate you guys. Visit our website, www.pressurewashingdepot.com. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you.